George is sitting in the car eating bread. Suddenly, a little boy comes and quickly snatches the bread from his hand. The boy runs to the back side of the car, stands there and happily starts eating the bread. George calls him, but the boy ignores him. Then George smiles and says, "I know you are hungry." He offers him a bottle and says, "Take this too." The boy comes forward to take the bottle. George notices a mark on the boy's arm. He's shocked and says, "Where did you get this mark on your arm?" "Because I have the same birthmark on my arm too." Then George gently asks him, "Where are you from? Where do you live?" The boy points towards the other side of the road. George softly asks, "Where are your parents?" The boy looks down and replies, "They have died." Then George asked, "Who takes care of you?" The boy replies, "I have a brother." Then George says, "Take me to him." The boy nods, "Yes," and George takes the boy, sit with him in the car, and drives. The boy guides him, and finally takes George to a construction site. There, a man is drying clothes. The boy says, "This is my uncle." The man quickly comes forward, grabs the boy and pulls him close. Then he looks at George and asks, "Did he make any mistake?" George shakes his head and replies, "No, he didn't do anything wrong." George tells them everything, and they become surprised. Then he says, "Please come inside." George asked him, "Do you know this child's parents?" The man said, "No, I don't know about them. And there is not just one child, there are two." George is shocked and said, "Two?" Then the man calls the other child. The second boy comes there. The man makes him sit close and says, he also has the same birthmark on his arm. George looks at it and is completely stunned. George says, "When I was young, I went to jail because of a fight. Before my parents died, they told me that I have twin brothers. When I came out, I tried very hard to find them, but I could not. And now I feel that these two are my younger brothers, and the birthmark on their arms is the sign of it." George then says to all of them, "Come with me on my home." The man is surprised, but George continues, "You don't need to take anything from here. I will buy new things for all of you." The man says, "Let me pack my clothes," but George replies, "No, leave them here too." George takes all of them and leaves the place. The man thanks George, but George says, "No, there is no need for that. You are a very good person. You have taken such good care of my brothers, and now it is my duty." Then George takes all of them with him and goes away. Kindness can bring people together and turn strangers into family.